Okay, in this video, we'll just kind of show you how to add some new element in an area. So what we're going to do is delete this old syllabus. Now we could add to the syllabus and just, attach a file, and I'll show you how to do that after this. But if we want a new file, or there's not something there that's already created that we can add to, then we'll use one of the tools at the top. So to do our normal building content, so this syllabus will probably be a PDF. So PDF, I highly recommend you put into a file, because then the student can actually see the PDF in Blackboard. They don't have to download anything or follow a link for it. But remember that the doc, like Word documents, Word files, other types of Microsoft files, often they can't be viewed directly in Blackboard, so the student has to download it and then find it and open it, and sometimes that can be difficult on a mobile or phone browser. So just something to consider. If I personally have something that's a Word document and I need to give it to students in that file format, I will attach it as a attachment to one of these other things, like an item. So we could make an item, and the item says exactly this, and it will have a link right below it. That's one means. But since this will be a PDF, we'll do a file. So anytime you add any element, you're going to come to the build content for things that are informational, I would say. And then when you have interactive stuff like tests, surveys, assignments, all of these things are assessments. And then finally, there's tools that you can do, like links to discussion boards and so on. And then you can link to basically anything in this class through the course link tab. So lots of options, right? So this is going to be adding something like a PDF file. I don't have the syllabus for this class in PDF yet, but I'm just going to add a PDF from another course for temporary use. So I'm going to go to its PDF, so I'm going to choose to do the file so it's viewable. I'm going to browse the computer, find my file. Sometimes I think you want to do that first before you name it, because it'll name it what the attachment is, I think. Let's see if that's accurate. Yeah, we'll do the med legal syllabus. Open. All right, maybe I was wrong on that. So I'm going to call this, let's see, first responder spring 2020 syllabus. I'm going to make sure it's viewable to students, and I'd like them to view it all term. And then it's attached. I can submit. Now, so this is the one I just added, and that's the one that was there previously for the other syllabus. So let's take a look then. If we go to edit mode and try to see it as a student would see it, let's look at the old one, because that's a Word document. So here you see it downloaded it, but it didn't open it for me to view here. So that isn't always something you expect to perform on the document. So PDF, though, I'll click here. They have the option to download it here if they need to, and also through the tool here, and then they can print and bookmark, and they can see it directly in Blackboard. That's kind of what I was getting at. So that's an easy way to set up the syllabus. If I go back to edit mode off, turn that on, then going back here, again, I only need one that's there. I'm going to delete this in just a moment. But if I wanted to edit, say this one that's existing, I can come up here, hit edit, and then I can select a different file here. Notice it takes away the text, so that's where I got that idea of don't name it until after you put the tool in here. So upload the file here and then name it, and you change it out. So if it just needs to be renamed literally, then you can do that right here by adding. Probably just as easy as deleting, though. All right, so I'll turn it back to where it was. To delete the element, you just click on this down and you hit delete, you'll confirm, and it's gone. All right, so kind of same idea. If you're adding tests, you can add them here if they exist in the test pool already, like they're a built test that was copied with the course. Then you can click test, and you'll have a selection of the stuff that's not deployed yet but is already built, or you'll have the option of building a new test altogether. Assignments are used for students to upload documents and files to you that they turn in. So think like writing a paper, not something we use a whole lot in our introductory EMS classes, but still maybe useful for you at some point. And through the tools, you can find a whole lot more of the tools that this course has access to. All right, so think build content, that's to give information, assessments to evaluate it, tools, this is the fancy stuff like publisher content and interactive exercises. All right, hope that helps.